It wasn't that long ago, 2016 to be exact, when Comrade Adams Oshomole, the then governor of Edo State, traversed the state with Mr. Godwin Obaseki urging the people to support his governorship bid. But this was no random act of gratuitousness. Obaseki had earned it. For 7.5 years. He had served as the chairman of the state's economy and strategy team, drawing on his experience as an investment management expert of more than 30 years. He midwifed the major development projects of the Oshiomole'S government. The comrade himself has corroborated these facts on different media platforms and public fora. While addressing a mammoth crowd at one of the campaign rallies 4 years ago, Oshomole noted, Godwin has worked for 7.5 years for the people of Edo State, using his brain, using his creativity, quietly, not making noise, not appearing in the newspaper or radio. He sits in the office of the economic team, which he built using his network of friends inside the heart of government house without demanding 1 naira. Just as Oshomole extolled the virtues of Obaseki as the campaign team train moved across the 142 units in the 18 local government areas of the state, he also warned the electorate about the main opposition candidate in that election, Mr. Iyamu. The professed pastor had served as Director General of Oshomole's campaign organization in 2012 when the latter was running for his second term in office, so the comrade knew him well enough to offer a first-hand assessment of his character and values, his qualification and experience too. Speaking to supporters at the campaign stop in Uromi, Oshomole described Iyamu as a man of questionable character. He began his speech thus, saying, "We are liable if we say anything that is libelous. I bear full responsibility in my personal capacity. I waive my immunity. I set my immunity aside and I declare as follows before God." He then proceeded to call Iyamu out as an acid baiter who got rusticated from school. He referred to him as a fake pastor who only resorted to carry the Bible because he could not practice as a lawyer. Oshomole also stated that Iyamu was unfit to be governor because he had no record of professional enterprise or public service besides his stint in the government of Chief Lucky Igbenedion. He called him a treasury looter who had cases to answer at the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) and could not be trusted with public funds. It is true we found ourselves in the regions of policies working together, but I never gave him government job. I didn't want to spend my time watching his files, said Oshomole. Now, 4 years after, Oshomole is singing a new song. Kneeling before traditional rulers in Benin, he pleaded for support of the candidacy of Iyamu in the forthcoming Edo gubernatorial elections. The very same person that he had described as a thief and unfit to govern, he presented to the Council of Chiefs as a man who understands the workings of the state and who has a clear manifesto that will bring the dividends of democracy to Edo people. And he has since been actively promoting Iyamu to the electorate as Edo's messiah. What could have informed the sudden change in tune when he swore by God that the damning revelations he had earlier made about Iyamu were true? How come Obaseki, who in Oshomole's words has an uncommon capacity to think, to create, to mobilize and to challenge us to put resources to the public good, has now turned a bad product in the comrade's new track? No one makes such a dramatic turn except driven by creed or by greed. Edo people are not fools, and I'm sure they can tell what the real motivation is. Indeed, this election is a struggle for the heart and soul of Edo, but power lies in the hands of the people, and only we can determine our fate. We can either choose to return to the Edo of old, where a few self-acclaimed godfathers and career politicians held the reins of power and the state dry, or we can choose to go forward to a new Edo where government works for the people with policies and programs that benefit the majority rather than a few, the kind that Obaseki has molded over the last 3 years. Come 19 September 2020, with our PVCs in hand, we can choose the Edo we want. Vote wisely. Okay? We've been hearing this over and over again. We've been hearing this over and over again. But some people believe it is, oh, all he said it was just a mere politics. But it goes beyond that. Of course, it really goes beyond that. But the problem is that Oshomole, he said that it is by it is creed according to what this writer is saying, or greed. Something must be motivating him. Oh my goodness, going to be begging all the monarchs. We saw all of that. He said, oh, he stood before God and he said he forfeited his, he waived his immunity, this and this and that. It is only those who are not deep thinking that we say, oh, it does not matter. But everybody is entitled to their opinion. The question I really want to ask, the alliance between Oshomole and Iyamu, is it really genuine? I don't know. It is people of Edo that will be able to answer, because it is really questionable for all of a sudden he just turned. Of course, the reason is not really far-fetched in my opinion, because he has a problem with Obaseki. I don't know the agreement they had together that made him to say, oh, Obaseki betrayed him. Obaseki, no, I didn't betray him. Oh, because he wants to be godfather. That is just the reason. And they expect me to share the state resources with them, with few individuals. Those are the excuses or the complaint or the answers of Obaseki. Like I always say, no politician is worth defending. We don't even know the agreement between them. And I said it over and over again. I've said it some time ago, and I was saying it over and over again then, that these people, they know what they put together. They know the oath they took together. So it is difficult for them to come out, because if this kind of a thing had lingered for a very long time, the old Oba could not even say to them, and it's paining, it's hurting the man, that how can I speak with these people, and yet they refused. And that was why he called them again to say, I'm giving you guys last money. It was really blowing hot, that you guys should just stop it. Tomorrow, today you will say, oh, you are with this person. Tomorrow again you will change your mind. Why are you confusing the people? And that was what the Oba said. Well, a word is enough for the wise. If you want to continue with Obaseki, good for you. If you want to continue with Ezeyamu, good luck, whichever way. Now, as a Nigeria as a whole, we know what we are facing. 2015, oh, everybody was talking, but now we know where we are today. So guys, let's have your take concerning this write-up, Oshomole's new song. Is it creed or greed? Let's know what you think. Thank you.